Okay, so before we begin, I want you to understand that I'm going to verbally cue you into your body. And wherever you land is where you're supposed to land. Everyone's body makeup is different. So maybe you can't lunge into your front knee as deeply as someone else, and that's okay. That's your practice. I don't want you to push yourself to look like you think the posture is supposed to look when your body cannot get there. Do you understand?
Got it. Yep.
Okay. So right now I want you to get onto your net mat, standing on your knees, then sink your hips back. I don't know if you know what child's pose is, but that's where I'm putting you.
Yep.
Okay. So sink your hips back, forward fold your upper body, come all the way down, reach your arms in front of you. Now let your hips be heavy. Let your upper body be heavy. Open your knees a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So find some weight in your upper body. Let your elbows come down to the ground. And if you need to open up your knees a little more, go ahead and open them a little more.
Okay.
Yeah. Just play around in your body for a moment just to find some serenity in this posture. I don't want you to feel like it's uncomfortable. Okay, once you get there, relax, melt into your body and start to breathe.
Now, can you walk us through like a meditation so that we're going into this like kind of meditating, relaxing, kind of like walk me through, like I haven't done this in like forever.
Okay, so we're going to be in a sacred space right now. So I want you to simply close your eyes. That's one of the signs and stages of relaxation and stepping into meditation. So once your eyes close, become aware of your breath and how it feels to breathe into your body. Now I want you to take your breath a step further into 3 parts. I want you to breathe in through your nose. Take it through your neck into your chest and your belly. Then breathe it back out. Again, breathe in through your nose, chest, belly. Breathe out, belly, chest, nose. Continue to do this a few more times on your own. Resisting the urge to move.
How'd you know?
Now just start to notice how you feel and what you showed up with today. Notice how your body feels physically. And once you start to notice, try not to cling. Try not to judge. Just be. Our emotional body is directly connected to our headspace. Notice how it feels and connects to what's on your mind. Continue to breathe and allow whatever it is that you're feeling to be there. And let it go. Noticing your emotions, noticing the thoughts that are arising in your head, as though you're watching a stream of water and a branch float by. Each thought, each emotion is a branch. Observe it and allow it to continue on down that stream. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. Pause that breath at the top, open your mouth, and I want you to breathe out of your mouth as though you're fogging a mirror. Again, strong breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale it out. Again, stronger breath in through your nose. Pause at the top of that breath. Open your mouth wide. Exhale it out. Now seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose. Now breathe out through your nose only, not your mouth. In this practice, we call it Ujjayi breath. Strong breath in through your nose. And again, out through your nose. We seal our lips to keep the heat inside of our bodies, to build a fever in our body that helps us become stronger. Now come on to your hands, onto all fours. It's a tabletop position. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Then exhale, drop your chin to your chest, pull your spine high to the sky. Come back to that tabletop position. Now hear my words. Inhale, look up. Feel an arch in your spine. Don't straighten your legs. Keep your knees bent. Look up, arch your spine like a hammock. Keep your hips in line with your knees. Yes, right there. You're not moving from there. The only thing you're doing is looking up and arching your back, so it's like a hammock. Now drop your chin to your chest. Pull your spine all the way up to the ceiling. Squeeze your abdominal muscles. That's it. Inhale, reverse it again. Look up. Now arch your spine. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Pull your spine back up. Yes, do this again a few times on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now feel those core muscles engaging, working for you. That's called Uddiyana Bandha. Keep going. That's one of your energy locks. Now, along with your stomach muscles, I want you to feel your pelvic floor. Can you engage the muscles known as your Kegels?
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Then the next time you find yourself inhaling, curl your toes under. Then exhale, bring your hips high to the sky. We call this downward facing dog. So lift your knees from the earth, bring your hips all the way up. So your body's gonna look like a V. Your hips are up to the ceiling. Bring them up. Yes, all the way up. Now walk your hands a little closer to your feet, just a little bit. Scoop your belly in right there. Scoop your belly in tight. Feel that Uddiyana Bandha, those core muscles. Now feel your pelvic. Let your heels remain heavy. Bend your right knee, just your right. Now bend your left knee. Bend your right knee, then bend your left knee. Alternate knees. That's it. Can you inhale to your tippy toes? Inhale. Inhale to both tippy toes. Go onto your tippy toes in this posture. Yes. Exhale, bring your heels down heavy. One more time, just like that. Inhale to your tippy toes. Exhale, heels come down heavy. Okay. Now bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Just bend your knees, both knees. Step your feet to the top of your mat. You can walk or step. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Inhale. Lift halfway, straighten your legs. Keep your hands on the ground. Yes, just like that. Look straight forward, flatten your back like it's a table. Now exhale, fold in half. Let your head be heavy. Fold in half completely. Yes. Now inhale, rise up, stretching both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Rise up, standing tall. Look up. That's right. Now grab your left wrist. Exhale, bend over to the right.
Grab left.
Yep. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, bend to the right, feeling a side bend in your body. Nope. Keeping your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Yes. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, grab your opposite wrist now, bend to the left side. Inhale, reach it up. Now exhale, forward fold, let it go. Let forward fold your upper body. Yes, all the way down. All the way down. Try to touch the floor. Inhale now, look up halfway. Now plant your hands down. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back to a high plank. Now I'm going to take you through a vinyasa. You're in a high plank. If this is too much, all you have to do is step back to downward facing dog, and you do not have to do a vinyasa. So a vinyasa is high to low plank. So you're going to do like a push-up. Come all the way down. Then slide your heart forward. Come on, bend your elbows. Now slide your heart forward. Yes. Point your toes back. Yes. Look up, open your chest, arch your spine, then curl your toes back under. Bring your hips high, heels heavy into downward facing dog.
Yep.
That's great. Now, if you cannot do that vinyasa, all you have to do is step back to downward facing dog. Okay? From downward facing dog, take 3 breaths. Those breaths that we practice in and out of your nose. 1, breathe in and out of your nose. Notice where you're looking. Can you look at your belly button or past your knees? 2, are you engaging your stomach muscles? Are you lifting your pelvic floor? 3, are you breathing in and out of your nose? Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Step or float to the top of your mat. Meet your hands with your feet. Step, step, step. Inhale, lift halfway. Straighten your legs. Now fold in half. Yes. Now fold all the way in half. Now inhale, rise up. Straighten your arms. Yes. Grab that left wrist, bend to the right. Inhale, reach both arms up. Release that wrist. Grab the right wrist now, bend to the left. You've been here before. Inhale, reach it up. Use your breath to guide you. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Yes. Inhale, lift halfway, look straight forward. Now plant your hands. Don't come up all the way, just halfway. You want your back to remain like a table. Now plant your hands. You can either take that vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog.
I think
Yes.
in the beginning, I think it's a little bit easier while I ease into like breathing, because that's the whole thing, is kind of easing into it, finding your breathing flow.
Yes. So in this practice, we breathe in and out of our nose. I want you to understand the inhales make you longer and the exhales ground you and strengthen your body. So walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet so that your body looks like a mountain. Your tailbone is the peak of that mountain. That's it. We're going to go through one more sun salutation A. So bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Yes, step or walk, step or walk. Inhale, lift halfway. Don't come up all the way. Straighten your legs. Now fold in half again. Yes. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Stretch. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, bend to the right, pushing your left hip out. Inhale, reach up. That's it. Grab the opposite wrist, bend to the other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take a forward fold, let it go. Let your hands come down. Stay there. Lift halfway, meaning look straight forward and your back is flat like a table. Now plant your hands, step your feet back to downward facing dog. Yes, that's it. You don't have to go into high plank since this is new to your body right now. You haven't done this. So you're in a high plank pose right now. Bring your hips high into downward facing dog. Yeah, I don't want you to.
Your feet stay planted, or it's okay to be on your toes?
You can absolutely be on your toes because your body's not warm enough. As you continue in your practice, you'll feel the heat start making you more flexible. So eventually your heels may be able to touch the ground, but right now they're not ready. So I'm going to take you into a sun salutation B. Typically we would do about 5 sun A's, which is what you just did. We take them 5 times around and then we'd go into a sun B. Sun B, we start from downward facing dog. Bend your knees, inhale, look forward. Now again, step to the top of your mat. You're gonna lift halfway. Don't come all the way up. Now fold in half. Okay, drop your hips now, bend your knees. Reach your arms up high. This is a chair pose. Sink your hips low. Bend your knees. Yes, like you're sitting in a chair. We call it Utkatasana in Sanskrit. It's a chair pose. So can you drop your hips a little bit lower? Zip your inner thighs. Pull your belly in tight. Engage those muscles. Feel your belly button. I want you to sew your belly button to your spine. Reach both arms all the way up. Now look up past your fingertips. Hold it for a moment. Feel the strength in this posture. Don't allow the enemies in your mind to tell you that this is too difficult, because it's not. I know you can hold this for a few more breaths. Using that Ujjayi breath for strength, for power. That's your gas in your car. Breathing in and out of your nose. Exhale, take a forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, only halfway. Now plant your hands, step or float your feet back, high to low push up. Don't do the push-up, just step back to downward facing dog. Plant your hands. Yeah, step it back. I don't want you to do the push-up yet. Now, from downward facing dog, inhale, your right leg goes up to the ceiling. Can you stretch your right leg up? Now take your right foot between your hands, let it land there. Step your right foot in between your hands. You're in a lunge. Yeah. Now spin your back heel down. Your back heel, bring it down, rise up to a warrior one. Do you know what a warrior one looks like? Yes. So you're lunging into your right knee. Lunge into your right knee, square your hips to the front of your room. Yes. Now reach both arms up. Can you lunge a little bit deeper? Try. That's good. That's perfect. Yep, keep your back heel down. Look up past your fingertips. Wherever your arms go, let your eyesight follow. Now frame your front foot with both hands. Take your hands down to frame your front foot. Step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Left leg kicks back. Yes, now step that left foot between your hands. Find that warrior one on the left side now. You're gonna rise up gently. Yes, spin your back heel down, keep it. Now see if you can widen your stance. Yes, that's it, perfect. Look up past your fingertips, stretch your arms up. Lunge a little bit deeper. Your legs are strong, I know they are. Now pull your belly in tight, breathe a few breaths, then move on. Frame your front foot with both hands. Step that left leg back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Take a few breaths here just to reset. Feel your body out. Are you still engaging? Are you pulling your belly button in? Are you lifting your pelvic floor muscles? Are you breathing in and out of your nose? Now step one foot at a time to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold in half. Drop your hips, bend your knees. Zip your inner thighs, reach both arms up. You're in that chair pose again. Yeah, perfect. Stay strong in your breath. Remember, this is a breathing practice. Breath is key. It moves us into our body. Hold it. Exhale, take that forward fold, let it go. Straighten your legs, forward fold. Now inhale, lift halfway, just looking straight forward. Plant your hands down to the ground. Don't come up all the way. Step your feet back into that downward facing dog. Now, typically here we would do a vinyasa, but because you haven't been in the groove of things, we're just going into downward facing dog. We're gonna do that again. Right leg goes up. We're gonna go into that warrior one on the right side. So kick your right leg back. This is called three-legged dog. Step that right foot between your hands, let it land. Rise up into that warrior one, take your time. Spin your back heel down. Yes, find balance in breath. If you're using your breath, you'll get there, I promise you. So in and out of your nose, lips are sealed. Lunge a little deeper into your knee. Frame your front foot with both hands. Step it back to that downward facing dog. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side now. Left leg kicks back. Left foot steps through between your hands. Let it land there. Now spin your back heel down. Gently rise up into that warrior one on the left side now. Notice the difference. Reach both arms up. Lunging into your left knee a little deeper. Reaching a little higher through your fingertips. Now pull your belly in tight. Breathe. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Yes. Frame your front foot with both hands. Step it back, downward facing dog. We're going to go through one more of these sun bees together. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Step or float to the top of your mat. I would step, step, step. Now inhale, keep your hands grounded. Lift halfway, looking straight forward. Now fold in half. Let it go. Drop your hips. Bend your knees. Arms reach up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Yes, breathe. Look past your fingertips. Pull your belly in tight. Notice your shoulders. If they're creeping up to your ears, let them pull down your back. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant your hands back down to the ground. Step it back into that downward facing dog. Hips are high, heels are heavy, right leg kicks back. Right foot steps through to the top of your mat. Warrior one, you're lunging into your right knee. Both arms are stretching to the ceiling. Use your breath. In and out of your nose. Pull up a little bit more through your arms. Lunge a little deeper into your knee. Frame your front foot with your hands. Step it back to that downward facing dog. Left leg kicks back. Left foot steps through between your hands. Let it land. Rise up to that warrior one on the other side. Breathe. Now feel the soles of your feet against your mat. Press them firmly down as though you want to iron your mat. Lunge a little deeper. That's it. Frame your front foot with your hands. Step it back, downward facing dog. That's it. Now this is sun salutations base. You will do this typically 5 times on your own, okay? Can you remember the postures? Can you step through on your own? Do you remember how to get from downward facing dog? We kick back our right leg. Now step it through. Find that warrior one. Yes.
Be the easiest one.
Yes. Now frame your front foot. How do you feel in your body?
Easiest to kind of breathe and control to get there.
Yes. This is why we call it a breathing practice, because we use our breath. This is the baseline of our practice. And even if you breathe the entire time, that's yoga. Even if you don't move and you sit on your mat and breathe, that is yoga.